What's up, people? Welcome back to Daily Red Devil for all of your latest Manchester United transfer news and talk. And as always, we're back with a breaking news story. And this one is about none other than Mr. I don't need to prove myself. I don't need to prove that I'm a Manchester United player, Harry Maguire. The story coming out from the UK media today is that Harry Maguire will officially be removed as the Manchester United captain next season. Now, the story that comes out even goes on to say that even if Harry Maguire stays at the club next season, which I know a lot of you are hoping he doesn't, he will still not be the captain. So even if he refuses a move, which I know a lot of us are hoping he doesn't, even if he stays at the club next season, he will be removed from the captain role. He will no longer be the captain at Manchester United. So this is a really, really positive news story. Again, I don't wish any harm or any negativity towards someone. I wish him all the best. I hope he can move to another club and do well. As I've said many times before, I do think at a West Ham, at a Aston Villa, or at Everton, he could be a first-team player. I don't really have any issue with him playing for the England team because I don't really care about the England team, to be completely honest with you. But at Manchester United, he doesn't deserve to be here. I don't like the way he speaks about the club. He's not a very good player. He doesn't suit Erik ten Hag's system. He's not fast. And I think it's time he leaves. So I think this is really positive, and this is another massive sign of the ruthlessness that Erik ten Hag is showing at the moment. First it was Ronaldo, then De Gea, and now Harry Maguire. He benches him all season, and now he's removing him as the captain. Hats off to him. I think this is the correct time to do it as well, guys. I think doing it in the middle of the season would have caused more trouble than it's worth. So hats off to how Ten Hag has handled this situation. I do really, really think that this is the right decision. And I do hope that this story coming out gives Harry Maguire the nudge to say, please leave the club. You're not a captain. We don't want you here anymore. You're going to be on the bench. You're probably not going to get in the Euros for England. This is your chance to go. We don't want you here. As I reported earlier on this morning, various media outlets in the UK were saying that Harry Maguire is up for sale this summer. That's been widely reported over the last 2 or 3 weeks. So it is not new news that Harry Maguire is up for sale. The exact line on that was coming from the Independent in the UK, who said Ten Hag wants 4 first-team players out of the club: Harry Maguire, Jadon Sancho, Fred and McTominay. This is being reported by the Independent. They're all free to leave Manchester United this summer. Ten Hag has suggested that those players are deemed not good enough for his first team next season. So we get that this morning, that Maguire's ultimately up for sale. And now we get the story coming out that Harry Maguire is set to officially lose the captain's armband at Manchester United this week, even if he stays put. So, I mean, what more does Harry really need to know? Why? And we've even got Harry Maguire in the chat, guys. Harry Maguire is back in the chat. Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense. He needs to leave the club now. He really, really does. I would say thanks for everything you've done, but he hasn't really done anything, has he? Let's be honest. I don't really hold any positive memories about Harry Maguire. As I said, I wish him all the best. I want him to go to another club and succeed. You know, if he goes to a West Ham, I wish him all the best. I hope he wins trophies. I hope he plays well. I hope he gets in the England team. But I just don't want him at Manchester United anymore. And this story is so, so positive. It really is, because it just shows how ruthless Ten Hag is. He's the captain at the moment. He paid £80 million for him, right? He's on 200 grand a week. And Erik ten Hag just sticks him on the bench. He says, you're not good enough for me. You don't fit my style. I don't care whether we paid £80 million for him because I didn't pay for you. You're going to sit on the bench. You should leave in the summer. I think it's the complete right way of handling it. I'm sick of people coming into our club, people like Ollie, who just come in and just do whatever the owners want, right? They say, oh, well, we paid £80 million for him. I've got to play him. I don't care. That was your mistake, John Murter and Ed Woodward, for paying £80 million for this player because he's not good enough. He's not. Again, I wish him all the best, but I don't want him at Manchester United. So that's being reported by multiple different places in the UK today. The exact line is Harry Maguire is set to officially lose the captain's armband at Manchester United this week, even if he refuses to leave. So even if he says, I'm not leaving, I'm staying, I've got 2 years left on my contract, you can't get rid of me. You know, he kicks and screams, I'm not going. I'm a Manchester United player. I don't have to prove myself to anybody. Even if he does that whole spiel again, he's not going to be the captain. He's going to rot on the bench, realistically. That's the black and white of it. And I think this is the right decision. This is what I've been dreaming of in a Manchester United manager. Ruthlessness. How he treated Ronaldo, some people didn't like it, but I think that was the right decision. You know, how he treated David De Gea, some people didn't like it, but throughout the season he said, he's my goalkeeper, I want to extend his contract. As soon as his contract's over, as soon as the sniff of a new goalkeeper, he gets rid of him. And this is the ruthlessness we need to be able to compete with people like Manchester City, to compete with those top teams again, because for far too long it's been jobs for the boys. It's been, oh, let's bring in Darren Fletcher's 2 sons to the club, or oh, I know John Murtagh, I used to go to school with him, let's get him a job. I'm sick of it, guys. I absolutely am, and I'm so happy that we're actually doing proper stuff now. We're actually operating like a football club. Really happy about that. Yeah, somebody's saying Scott McTominay is going to get the captaincy. That's rubbish. So the captain will most likely be Bruno Fernandes, which I think is the right decision. I wouldn't mind Casemiro. I wouldn't mind Martinez. But do let me know in the comment section and in the live chat who you would like the captain to be at Manchester United next summer. I would go with Bruno, I would. But I would also be happy with Casemiro or Martinez. But I do think it will be Bruno. And I think Casemiro will get the vice-captaincy. Do smash a like on the video, guys. Please do smash a like on the video. This is only a quick one now, just to bring you this bit of breaking news. Obviously, Harry Maguire, I would say he's one of the biggest flops who's ever joined Manchester United. £80 million on ridiculous wages. Terrible bit of business. I don't know what went through our head. Leicester are probably still rubbing their hands and saying, how the hell did we manage to pull this one off? So it's time for him to go. But if he doesn't go, I don't have a massive issue. As long as he's not the captain, as long as I don't have to see his face again. If he wants to rot on the bench, then that's up to him. I mean, how much ambition have you got? You've just been sat on the bench all season. You've just been removed as the captain. Do you think he's still going to come out and say, I don't need to prove myself to anybody? I honestly think, right, with Harry Maguire, I'm not trying to be horrible, but he isn't likeable, regardless of how he plays on the pitch. How he conducts himself is not how you're supposed to conduct yourself as a Manchester United player. It's not. That's a fact. We want people who come here, and even if you're Cristiano Ronaldo or whoever, they shouldn't be bigger than the club. They shouldn't. And for Harry Maguire to think he doesn't need to prove himself as a Manchester United player, as soon as he said that, I was done with him. I was completely done with him. Every Manchester United player, when they put on that shirt, should need to prove themselves every single game. They need to give 110%. They need to die for that badge, you know? It's blood, sweat and tears. But Harry Maguire doesn't seem to think that he needs to do that. So honestly, he makes my blood boil, that guy. He really does. When you compare him to someone like Martinez, who isn't even English, he's from Argentina, right? You see how much he loves playing for the club. You see how much Martinez it means to him. Harry Maguire is English, right? He's playing for the biggest club in England, the biggest club in the world. He's captain of the biggest club in England, and he says he doesn't need to prove himself. I mean, what is wrong with this guy? It's so frustrating. It really is. This was only going to be a short one today, guys. It was just a quick one to bring you this bit of breaking news about Harry Maguire being removed as the Manchester United captain. Please do smash a like on the video. We will, of course, be live at 6 p.m. again today for a full interactive show. Please do let me know in the comment section how you feel about this Harry Maguire situation. Who do you think the next who the next captain should be? As I said, guys, I would go with Bruno and Casemiro as the vice captain. I'm happy about this. I think this is the ruthlessness that we've been lacking for so many years. So this is a positive for me. But do let me know in the comment section how you feel about this. I'm going to wrap the video up there, guys. I will be back at 6 p.m. Please do smash a like on your way out and do get involved in the comment section. And if you are new, please do subscribe. It doesn't cost any money. We've got a really nice community here. So do get involved. And I'll speak to you guys later on. Lots of love. Peace out and catch you guys soon.